So good morning, everyone. Welcome to this chair class. Hopefully you all had a great weekend and we're gonna get started. So sit yourself firmly into your chair, not roughly, but firmly, and place your feet firmly into the ground. So feel yourself supported in through your feet and through your seat, and sit up nice and tall. And reach your crown of your head up towards the ceiling. So see if you can grow yourself a little bit taller and root down just a little bit more without having your shoulders come all the way up towards the ears. And just feel how that feels. And then let's close the eyes. So close the eyes, feel yourself balanced in your space. Then you can place your hands however they feel comfortable on your thighs, up, turned up or turned down. And then just take a few moments here. So get yourself stable and anchored in your seat. Feeling the places that you feel that anchorage or the rooting down. And see if you can just settle into that instead of just holding on and gripping. See if you can just settle down into the seat. Having the chair take your weight, but still keep that connection with your feet into the ground. Your feet should be rooting down into the ground. So there should be somewhat of a balance between the feet and your buttocks. And just notice if your chest is open or if it's rounding and closed. Soften through your shoulders. And then become aware of the space that you're in. So notice all that there is about the space. I mean, you've been in this space probably all the time. But notice with your eyes closed if it feels any different, if it smells any differently, how it feels, what you sense. And then as if you were trying to, when you wake up in the middle of the night and it's really, really dark outside and it's dark in the room and you kind of bring your arms out to feel where you're going. Well, I'd like you to do that now with your eyes closed. So feel your space, bring your arms out in front of you, and maybe upwards, and just feel the space that you're in. So your arms might be opening up wide, you might be doing a big circle, but go slow and just feel the space you're in going all the way up and then all the way back down towards your chair. Maybe even reaching around towards the back, making sure that you don't forward fold, so you're still sitting up nice and tall. And then just reaching around, coming back, bringing the arms back forwards, feeling the air, feeling the space. Bringing your arms up above your head, feeling the space up there. Maybe seeing if they can go back a little bit further behind your head. Just noticing the space there. And then bring those arms all the way back down. Oh, you little... Hold on a minute, keep breathing. Get off of there. Okay. And now bring that awareness back towards your mat. And do a little check-in into your body. So bring your awareness to the top of your head. Notice how that feels. And then to your face. Notice if you're smiling or not. And then to your right shoulder and your right hand. And then the left shoulder and the left hand. To the front of your body, to your chest, to the back of your body. And then down into your seat, so your buttocks, what's touching your seat, the chair seat. And then moving down into the right hip and the right leg. And then the left hip and the left leg. And then that right knee going all the way down into the shin and the calf. Then moving into the ankle, into the foot, and feeling that foot connecting into the ground. So feeling that heel, inside arch, outside arch, and the toes connecting. And then moving the attention to the left leg, to that left knee. The left lower leg, moving all the way down that shin and calf into the left ankle and that left foot. Feeling the connection there. Being aware of the heel, the left toes, the inside arch and the outside arch. Oh, you little. Boy, technical troubles today. They're called cats. My technical troubles. Okay, here we are again. Technical troubles with kitty cats. Okay, so our theme today is on acceptance. So think about what you accept in your life and what you accept in your body. So close your eyes, close your eyes. Feeling that acceptance of what's happening in your body. I have to accept what's happening in this room with the cats running all around. So what's happening in the space that you're in, and then what's happening outside of your space. So in the next rooms, in the rest of your house, outside your home, in your town, in the country. So all about acceptance. So let's take a big breath in through the nose. Fill your lungs up as much as you possibly can, and then exhale everything out through the mouth. Let's do that one more time. Inhale through the nose. Fill yourself up as much as you possibly can. And then exhale it all the way back out. Good. And then we're going to start to count our breaths. So we're going to start with a count of 4, inhaling and exhaling. And then we're going to move up to 6 and then 8. If at any time you feel there's a struggle or anything, then just go back to what feels better for you, okay? So don't worry, stay comfortable and just accept what's happening. Okay, so we're going to take a breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and just notice how that felt first. Okay. And try to get these breaths a little bit deeper. A little bit fuller. So try not to breathe right from your chest. Okay, we'll move up to a count of 6. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let it go. And just notice how all that felt. If there was a little bit of a struggle or not, if there was, maybe just bring it down, and we're going to try 8 next time. Okay, so don't struggle with it, just see how it feels in your body. So let's start with inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let that go and notice how you're feeling. If that felt like a struggle or not. Accept whatever it was. And then place your hands on your belly. Notice if your belly is going in and out, if you were able to create a nice deep breath here. It's not deep. See if you can get that balloon breathing, that yogic breathing going so that you feel like the breathing's coming through your belly, through the sides of your body, through your chest, and through your back. Sometimes we have to visualize these things too. Okay, and then on your next breath, let's bring our arms all the way up into the air. Spreading out the arms, reaching the arms all the way up, wiggling the fingers. And then exhale, bring them all the way down. Keep wiggling those fingers. Okay, we're gonna bring the arms up in front of us, wiggling the fingers. And then we're gonna side bend over towards the right side. So you're gonna bring the right hand all the way down. All the way down. And side bend. And then inhale the arms all the way back up. Bring the arms down in front of you. Can everyone still see me? Can I have a thumbs up? You cannot see me. Okay, what's going on here? Hold on a second. What is going on here? Cats and peers do not mix. Okay, note for next time, shut the door. Okay, so sitting back up nice and tall, let's inhale the arms all the way up in front of us. Exhale them out nice and wide and bring them all the way back down towards the side of your hips. And then inhale the arms all the way back up. And then we're gonna side bend over towards the left side. So the left hand comes down, holding onto your seat, and side bend. And then we're gonna inhale both arms all the way back up. And then bring the arms all the way down. Okay, we're going to inhale, take that right arm, we're gonna make a big circle over towards the left side, all the way up. And then we're going to hold on to that right seat, take the left arm, bring it up and side bend. And then come all the way back up and then bring that left arm down. And we'll do the same with the left arm. The left arm is going to go over towards the right side, making a big circle in front of us, all the way up towards the ceiling. Bring it all the way down towards the left side of the chair. Hold on to that left side of the chair. Take the right arm, reach it all the way up and side bend. And then inhale, lift all the way up. And then bring the arm all the way back down. Okay, let's lift both arms all the way up. Keep rooting down through your seat and through your feet. And then exhale, we're going to reach forwards. You might touch your toes, you might not. Just go to where you can go. And then inhale, come all the way back up again. And then big circle going backwards. And bring the arms all the way down. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And then exhale, go forwards. Reach down, maybe towards your toes. Go to where you can go. And then inhale, coming all the way back up. Arms come up. And then they're going to make a big circle going backwards. So just going to where you can go and accept wherever that may be. Good. And then you're going to bring your hands all the way back onto your thighs. So we're going to do some cows and cats, but in a different way. We're going to start from the head, and then we'll do a few of those, and then we're going to start from the tailbone. So the way to do it is, when we start from the head, it's going to feel like a trickle effect, like water moving down your spine from the top of your head all the way down your spine to your tailbone. And then when you move into cat, it's going to start again from the top of your head. So you're going to inhale, and the head's going to start to move first. And then the chest is going to be pushed out. The belly is going to push out. So you're into your cow. And on your exhale, you're going to move your head first. And then you're going to start to move your shoulders. And then go right through your back until you reach your tailbone. Okay, we're going to do that a few times, moving from the head. So feeling that trickle effect, but make sure you're breathing. So you're breathing into your cow as the chest comes forwards. And then you're exhaling when you're rounding your back. So the head moves first. You really need to think about it. We'll do that, maybe 1 or 2 more times. Notice if you want to move a different part of your body at the same time, or go faster and try to get the rest of the spine to move with the head. Try not to have it be a trickle effect. Keep the face soft. So maybe do that 1 more time, and then come to sitting up nice and tall. Good. And then just notice how that feels. Now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to start at our tailbone, and we're going to move that trickle effect up towards the crown of the head. So as we move into our cow, and then as we move into our cat. So into our cow, movement's going to come from the tailbone. So the pelvis moves first, then into the lower back, into the mid back, into the chest, then into the shoulders and into the neck, and then the head moves into our cow. And as you exhale, tailbone moves first, moving the pelvis back towards the chair, lower back moves, mid back moves, upper back moves, shoulders move, and then the head. Okay, so we're going to keep moving like that. The tailbone begins first. So having it trickle up the spine, noticing if you're struggling, just noticing what's happening here. I know it's not that easy. It's a totally different way of doing it, but just accept things the way they are. Just feeling that motion. Notice if you can breathe through this, or if your breath is getting stuck. And we'll do that 1 more time, moving with the tailbone. And then after that last one, you're gonna start and you're gonna just sit up nice and tall. And you're gonna notice what happened there. And how all that felt. And which one was more difficult, which one was easier, maybe from the head first, or for the tailbone first, or maybe it doesn't make any difference. Okay, so this time we're going to inhale, we're gonna bring our right arm up into the air, and the left leg is going to reach forwards. Okay, we're gonna hold it there, and then exhale, bring both down. Okay, we're gonna alternate that. So the left arm is gonna come up, right leg is going to reach forward, pushing that heel away from us, hold it there, and then exhale, bring them back. Okay, now we're gonna do this at the same time. So the right arm and the left leg, come up, reach that arm right up, reach the leg away from you, pushing through the heel, and then exhale, bring it back down. And now the right leg and left arm, reach them both up, reach the fingers right up. Make sure you're breathing, reach that heel away from you, and then exhale all the way back down. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time on this side, right arm and left leg, reaching them up. And we're gonna hold it here for a couple of breaths. Okay, a couple of breaths. Nice, full, deep breaths. You might feel some shaking happening. And the leg doesn't have to be very high. Just try to relax your face and your shoulders. Breathe. Still rooting down through that right foot and your seat. Finding support here. Let's take one more breath in. And one more breath out. Okay, and then take another breath in. And then lower everything down. And then just take a moment here. Notice what you notice. And then we'll do the same thing with the right leg and left arm, reaching them up as you inhale. And then holding them there. Soften through your shoulders. Root down through that left foot and your seat. Relax your face. Reach that heel away from you. Reach the fingers towards the sky. Be accepting for wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and breathe. Nice, full, deep breaths. You might feel some shaking. I know I'm feeling shaking here, holding it here. That's okay. That's energy moving through your body. Okay, and the next exhale, bring everything back down. Good. Okay. Now root those feet down. Then we're going to bring our attention to our buttocks. So notice the way you're connected to your seat. And we're going to do that squeezing of the buttocks. Squeeze the buttocks. So those big muscles, they connect to the thighs and they make the legs work, but they also help to support your spine and your abdominals. Okay, so we're exhaling, we're squeezing as we exhale, and then we're inhaling to relax. I know you might think it's the opposite way, but we're doing it this way. So inhale, relax, exhale, squeeze. So we're squeezing out all the air out of our bodies. Squeeze it all out, squeeze it all out, and then inhale, relax. Exhale to squeeze, 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 get all those muscles working. You might feel this through your thighs and through your feet. Keep rooting down. And then inhale to relax. Keep sitting up nice and tall and try not to bring your shoulders up towards the ears or shove up your face. Okay, exhale, squeeze your buttocks. And then inhale to relax. And then exhale, squeeze your buttocks. And we're going to just stay here for a few breaths. So keep rooting down through your feet. You might feel like you're lifted as you're squeezing through your buttocks, but we're breathing now. We're trying to breathe nice, full belly breaths. Notice how difficult that might be, but accept it for what it is. Hold it here. Now release the right cheek of the buttocks. Keep breathing, keep squeezing that left cheek. And now squeeze that right cheek. Keep breathing, full belly breaths, and then release the left cheek. But keep squeezing that right cheek. Okay, and then squeeze both cheeks. Squeeze both cheeks. And then inhale, release both cheeks down. Keep breathing, nice, deep, full belly breaths. And then we're gonna squeeze that right cheek again. Right cheek, keep the left side relaxed. Okay, release that right cheek and squeeze the left cheek. And just hold it here, breathe. Just notice all the different sensations that you're feeling through your body. Everyone's gonna feel something different, and you might feel it in different parts of your body as well too. Okay, release that, relax, both buttock cheeks, keep breathing, full big belly breaths. Okay, and let's squeeze those buttock cheeks again. Squeeze them, squeeze out all of the air. And then release all the way down and relax. Okay, and then just notice. If you need to close your eyes to notice, that's perfectly fine, or you can keep your eyes open. Okay, so now we're going to put the weight into that right big toe. So the right big toe. Press into that ball of the foot and the big toe itself. So your feet are still both very connected, but you're really starting to focus on bringing more awareness into that big toe and the toe mound, that ball of the foot, right underneath that big toe. Notice that there. Okay, now release that and then move into the mound underneath the little baby toe and the baby toe. You're still connected with the rest of the foot, but you're really trying to focus and bring more awareness into that little toe and the mound under the little toe. Good, now release that. Now bring more awareness into your heel of your right foot. So there's a little bit more weight moving into the heel, and just feel that. Okay, and then release that. Next breath, lift your heel up, bringing the weight into all 5 of your right toes and into the ball of your foot. And we're gonna look up, we're gonna lengthen through the neck. Look up, lengthen through the neck. Try to lengthen through the front and the back of the neck. So don't crunch back too far, but feel as if you're looking up and lengthening. Bring the shoulders away from your face. And then exhale, bring the heel down and your chin down. The cat just grabbed my ponytail. Okay, we're gonna do that again. Inhale, we're gonna look up and we're gonna press into those right toes. Make sure you're breathing. Hold it here, big belly breaths. Sometimes we forget to breathe and we hold our breath, and that's okay. I mean, it is what it is, but when you remember, make sure you're breathing. Okay, and then on your exhale, bring the chin down, bring the heel down. And then bring the head back to center. Okay, well, let's move our attention now into that the left foot. So the left big toe and the left ball of the foot underneath the big toe mound. So put the awareness there, put more weight in that area, and just notice how that feels. And see if you can kind of find the balance, but there's a little bit more weight in that big toe and the big toe mound. Okay. Notice what you're doing with the rest of your body while you're doing this, if you're scrunching up your eyes, your teeth, or what else you're doing. And then release that. And then put the weight into that little baby toe and the mound underneath that baby toe. And I know it's not that easy. So bring a little bit more weight there. You're still, your left foot is fully connected. There's just a little bit more awareness, a little bit more weight in that little baby toe. Make sure you're breathing. That's an important thing. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, release that. And now bring the weight into that left heel. So your feet are still connected to the ground, but the weight is a little bit more into that left heel. So feel that weight. Still sitting up nice and tall. Breathing those full belly breaths. Okay, and then release that. And just notice that for a moment. And then we're going to lift that heel up, putting the weight into the left ball of the foot and those 5 left toes. Okay, so seeing if you can sit up a little bit taller. And as you inhale, you're going to move your chin all the way up towards the ceiling again, seeing if you can grow yourself a little bit taller. So lengthen through the front of your throat and the back of your throat. And then exhale, bring the chin down and bring that heel down. Your chin might touch your chest, it might not, don't force it. And then inhale, let's do it again. Lift the chin up. Moving into the toes, seeing if you can grow a little bit taller. You're still rooting down through that right foot, the left toes, your seat. You still feel balanced in your seat. Soften through your shoulders and your face. See if you can grow a little bit taller. Big belly breathing here. Okay, and then exhale, bring it all back down. Heel comes down, chin comes down. Good, and then bring your head back to center. Okay, so we're gonna bring our arms all the way back out again. Open up nice and wide, spread out your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then bring the arms all the way up. And then we're going to reach down towards our toes, down towards the toes. Might go towards the toes or might just the knees, that's okay. And then inhale, coming back up again. Okay, we're going to go all the way back down again. Just go to where you can go that you feel supported and balanced. And as we come up, we're going to bring that right knee up towards the chest. So you might just bring it up. You might hold on to it, it's up to you. Just bring it up, try to sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, bring that foot all the way back down and forward bend again. And then we're gonna come back up again, reaching all the way up. And the left leg is gonna come up. Good, plant that foot and bring the arms all the way back down. And then inhale, it's just the arms coming up. And then exhale, bring them all the way down by your sides, but keep the chest open, 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 open. Squeezing those shoulder blades together and the arms come all the way down by your sides. Okay, we're gonna do that just one more time. So inhale, open, squeeze the shoulder blades, open up through your chest. You can even open up through your throat if you like. Then the arms are gonna come all the way back up above your head, reaching up, grow a little taller, root down through your feet and your seat, and then exhale, forward fold. Reaching forwards and down to wherever you feel balanced and secure. And then inhale, coming all the way back up again, reaching. And then exhale, go forwards again. Moving with your breath. Okay, and then the next time you come up, you're going to bring your right knee up. So the right knee is going to come up. Finding that balance here. Notice what you're doing with your face. And then exhale, bring that leg down, arms come all the way down. And then we're going to come up again, and the left leg is going to come up this time. Good. And then exhale, all the way back down, left leg comes down, body comes down, reaching down towards your toes. And then inhale, lift all the way back up. Arms are up above your head, growing taller. Feet are planted into the ground. And then exhale, bring the arms all the way down towards the sides and open up your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Shoulders are soft and coming down, and then the arms come all the way down towards your hips and your seat. And just stay here for a moment. Okay, so we're gonna push the weight into our full feet, and we're gonna come into, we're in a chair, but we're going to be in a chair as in our seat is going to lift up off the ground. So we're pushing into the feet to lift ourselves up. So you can keep your hands down here. You can bring your arms out front, or maybe you want to put your hands on your thighs, or maybe you need to hang on to the chair. It's entirely up to you, wherever you feel the safest, okay? So we're gonna inhale, and we're gonna just lift ourselves forwards, maybe balance for a few moments, and then come back down. Okay, we're gonna do that a couple times. Inhale to lift, root down through your feet, hold yourself here, and then sit back down with control. We're gonna do that one more time. Coming to here. And then we're gonna push into the feet, and we're gonna stand ourselves up. Stand up. Good. Okay, so now we're going to take the chair and make sure that we have it. So I'm going to turn it this way so you can see me better. So we're going to have it like this so the seat is facing us. And we can move it around a little bit as much as we need to. Okay, so we're going to bring ourselves into a plank. Okay, so we're going to bend into the knees. We're going to hold on to the seat of the chair, pushing into that seat of the chair. And we're going to walk our feet away from us. And walk your feet away from you as far as you're comfortable. You can have a little bit of a bend in the knees, okay? So we're going to try to bring ourselves into a plank. You can come up onto the tip of your tippy toes if you like as well. And we're pushing into the ground, okay? So you're somewhat like this, and maybe you're tucking your buttocks a little bit more, so your wrists are underneath your shoulders, okay? You're on your tippy toes, perhaps. Okay, so hold it here. So this is your plank. I'm gonna breathe here. We're on our tippy toes, pressing into our tippy toes. Okay, and then we're going to bring the heels down. We might need to adjust, and we'll bring ourselves into a downward dog. So this time, though, your buttocks is gonna stick out. And you're going to move your chest a little bit closer towards your thighs. Your knees are bent. And you're reaching and you're stretching out your arms and your back. Okay, so this is your downward dog. Just notice the difference here. So you're really supporting yourself using this chair, feeling a nice stretch through your arms and your armpits. Your head is right between your arms. Knees are bent, feeling a nice stretch through your spine. Make sure you're breathing. And then we're going to move ourselves back into our plank. So we're going to bring ourselves forwards, going slow. Bringing it so that the wrists are right underneath the shoulders, moving into our toes again, into the balls of our feet. And just feeling ourselves supported here and strong. But adjust however you need to adjust to make yourself feel safe. We're going to take a breath here. And then we're going to go right back into our downward dog. So we're going to bend into the knees, bring the hips back, bring the heels down, reach our buttocks away from us, stretching out our arms, heads between your arms, stretching out here. Feeling that connection with the feet, okay? Okay, and then on your next inhale, you're gonna just walk your feet forwards, holding onto the chair still, and then bring yourself all the way back. Good. Good, now we're gonna move the chair so that you can hold on to the chair, if you need to, okay? So we're standing up nice and tall here. We're gonna just do some feet work. Okay, so we're standing up nice and tall. We're gonna press into the big toes. So press into those big toes and lift up the other 4 toes. Okay, so we want to stand up as tall as we can, pressing into those big toes and lifting up the other 4 toes. Your heel's going to be connected too. Okay, so then you're going to move the little toes down, pick up the big toe, and see if you can move into the little baby toes. Maybe it can be just a little pinky toe, or maybe the other toes feel attached too. So you're kind of rolling into the outside edge of your foot just a little bit. Your heel is still connected. And we're still standing up nice and tall. And we're still breathing. Okay, and then we're gonna roll back down into the big toe. And then lift up those little toes again. So we're kind of going inwards a little bit, but keep the heel connected. Close the door. Maybe they won't come back in. Okay, and then release that. Put all 10 toes onto the ground. See if you can spread them out. Find the balance there. Okay, now holding on to the chair and making sure you feel really balanced. We're going to bend into the knees a little bit and then lift up the heel. And they might only be lifted up a little tiny bit, or maybe we're able to lift up really, really high, but we want to keep our bodies as upright as we possibly can. Shoulders are soft, relax through the face, and then slowly lower your heel all the way back down. Find that connection again. Lift up the toes, wiggle them around a little bit. And we'll do that again. So pushing into all 10 toes, pushing into the ball of the foot, bend into the knees, and then lift up onto the ball of the foot and into the toes. Try to stay as upright as possible. Relax your faces. Make sure you're breathing. Feel the connection with all the toes. You might feel a little wobbly, that's okay. As long as you feel yourself supported. Maybe you can lift the heels up a little bit more. You might need to bend your knees a little bit more. Breathe, make sure you're breathing. And accept whatever's happening. And then explode the heels back down. You guys can stay outside. And relax the feet. And then wiggle the toes around a little bit more. Okay, and then just relax. Just notice what you notice. Sometimes when you close your eyes, you can notice a lot more because you're not getting stimulated from everything that's around you, but it's entirely up to you, whatever you feel works better in your own body and what works today. You might be totally different tomorrow. So make sure your knees are not locked or anything. We want to keep them nice and flexible here. We're going to push into the big toe and the big toe mound, and then also the little toe and the little toe mound. And then also into the heel. So those 3 points. You might notice as you do this that your arch might lift up a little bit more, or you might be aware of the arch. We're trying to stand up as tall as we can, taking those full belly breathing breaths and having the shoulders soft again, and notice what's happening through your face. So your feet have all the nerve endings in them, as do the hands. And there's that connection from your feet to your pelvis and groin area, and then also to your jaw. So those 3 points are all connected. You might notice this as you're pushing into those big toes, into the little toes, and into the heel. You might be aware of different sensations happening in your pelvis and in through the jaw. Or maybe not. Okay. And then we're going to balance a little bit. So keeping that connection with the right foot, maybe just holding on with one hand or two hands, up to you. We're going to just bring that left leg up. We're actually going to work into not tree, but crane. And I'm going to turn this to show you. So we're going to bring that left foot up. And crane is this. You know those blue heron or those cranes, birds that you see along the river bank? So that's actually what we are right now. And this is kind of like a karate movement at the same time. And the Karate Kid, the master was getting the, I don't even remember what his name was, but he was getting the little boy to do this. Because this is a really good balancing act. So hold on if you need to, and just do the other hand like this, yep. And your foot is flexed, your left foot is flexed. So it's if you're stepping on something. You're just about to step on something. So you're standing up nice and tall here. Good. And then if you want to play around a little bit and maybe have that bird fly, you might bring that leg back and just bring it back a little bit. You could even touch the toe towards the back, or you might lift up the leg. And so you're flying, you might go forwards, but entirely up to you where you feel secure. You might just bring the toe back behind you and just find your balance there. And then bring the leg back down. Bring the arm down. And then just feel the difference between both legs. And secure that left foot now firmly into the ground. Again, with that big toe, the small toe, the ball of the foot, and the heel. Those three connections. Okay, we'll do the other side now. So you're going to put the weight into that left foot firmly. Take the right foot and then lift it up. Again, we're going to become a crane. I'm just going to do the full one, so you can hold on where you need to. And the left knee is bent a little tiny bit, and that right foot is flexed as if you're stepping on something. You're standing up nice and tall. So your elbows are dropped and your wrists are just flopped. These are the wings of the crane, of the heron. And trying to keep that connection with the foot. It's not always so easy. Trying to keep the right, that left toe, big toe, and the little toe and the heel connected, and find your balance here. Okay, and make sure you're not moving around your face and making sure, or if you fall out. And then you're going to fly. So you're going to take that right leg and just bring it back. So it can be lifted up a little bit, or you might want to bring the toe down and just find yourself here balanced. Or you might go forwards a little bit, entirely up to you where you want to go. The idea is to feel balanced and safe where you are and accept whatever is happening here. Good. And then we'll bring ourselves back and bring the arms down. And just take a moment and let's close the eyes. And see if you can get that connection again through the big toe mound, the little toe mound, and the heel. With your eyes closed, you might notice that you might be rocking a little bit from side to side or forwards and backwards. If you need to hold on to a chair, please do. Okay. So notice what you notice with your eyes closed. And then we'll open up the eyes and we're going to sit back down. So get your chair. Whoop, Kitty's got back in. Okay, so get your chair. And we're going to, don't sit down yet. Don't sit down yet. Don't sit down yet. Get back up. So come to the chair. Bring your hands to wherever you feel secure. Okay. And we're going to slowly sit into the chair. Okay. So slowly sit into the chair. Sometimes we need to look, sometimes we need to grab the chair and then we make our adjustments. Okay, so find yourself here. Find yourself rooted down again and sitting up, and just notice again, close your eyes for a moment and just notice how you feel. When we really begin to notice what's going on in the body, there's a whole pile of stuff that comes up. Sometimes physically, sometimes mentally, sometimes emotionally. Different things happen. Sometimes it's a memory that gets triggered by something. And that's all okay. These are things we just have to accept. Things are going to happen. And we just have to kind of go with the flow and accept them. And then change things when we need to change things. Okay, let's give ourselves one more big stretch. Arms come up. And let's reach one leg out. Wiggle the fingers. Bring that leg down, bring the arm down, and we'll do the same thing with the other leg. It doesn't matter which leg you're doing. Stretch it out. And then bring yourself back. And we're going to come and just do a little rest now. So just lean into the back of your chair and just reach your legs out. Bring your arms down to wherever they feel comfortable. Soften through your shoulders. Soften through your face. Bring your awareness to your legs and your feet, feeling them relax. Be aware of your hips and your buttocks into the chair. See if you can relax that just a little bit more, just giving into that, the weight of the buttocks into the chair. Bring your awareness into your backs. Feeling yourself soften against the back of the chair. And then to the shoulders, feeling them soften. Release all the way down both arms into the hands. Feeling them supported. Feeling the space soften. The tongue is just resting, maybe up against the top palate, or just maybe floating. Lips might be just gently closed, or maybe there's just a little space. You might have a little smile on your faces. It takes way less energy and less muscles to smile than to frown. Soften through your eyes. Feel the eyelids just resting and releasing here. And they're not getting scrunched up. And feel that crown of the head and the forehead softening. Accepting all that is. Just watching your breath move in and out of your body. The mind wanders, which it will do. Just bring it back to your breath and think about softening a little bit more. Okay, and then with your next breath, we're going to start to bring awareness back to the body, allowing the breath to deepen. Also noticing the space that you're in, how it feels, your body in the space on the chair. And then start wiggling your fingers and toes again, maybe the whole feet, maybe the whole hand and the wrist and the ankles. And then bringing yourself back up, sitting up nice and tall and giving yourself a nice big stretch. Reach your arms all the way up above your head, reaching, opening up through the armpits and the chest, and then maybe even stretching out the leg, wiggling a little bit, maybe doing a little twist, going one direction and going the other direction. And then coming back to center. Just closing the eye, keeping the eyes closed for a moment. Just noticing what you notice. And then bring yourself back to that breath, breathing in and breathing out. Nice big belly breathing again. And we're going to try to count again our breath. So we're going to start again at the count of 4, move up to 6, and then move up to 8, and just see if you notice any difference at all. Okay, so we're going to take a big breath in through the nose, sigh it out, and we'll begin to count. So inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just notice how that felt. Might be easier. Might be just perfect. Might not. Okay, let's try count to 6. So inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All through the nose. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just easy breathing. Notice. So if at all of you feel any lightheadedness or anything, then just change it up. We want to have nice, full, deep belly breathing. So we don't want to breathe up here in the chest. We want to breathe down here at the belly. If you're not, put your hand here and really try to push the belly out and really expand so you're breathing in a lot. Let's do the last one of a count of 8. So inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. And just notice. Feel the movement of the air moving through your body. And be accepting of anything that has happened here. No judgment, no criticization of yourself. Okay, and we'll close our practice today because I think that our time is up. So we're going to bring hands towards our heart, bow our heads. We'll just take a moment to reflect on our practice today. So every day we're a different person, we feel different experiences have happened from previous, and just how when we wake up in the morning, we always feel a little bit different. We can be aware of that difference when we take time to slow down and acknowledge what's happening in our bodies and in our minds, and just accept what is that and change what we need to change, that we have control of changing. We have control of our movements and we have control of our breath and control over mostly what we do, but we definitely do not have control outside. So just trying to accept what will be accepted. So let's finish our practice today, taking a breath in through the nose, sigh it out, and then inhale for one joint Om. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So Om is the sound of the universe. It's also that energy that's within our bodies, that vibration, that's the sound of Om. And then Shanti means peace. So one time peace for yourselves, one time peace for others, and the other peace for everyone else in the world and anything in the world. Namaste.